Good morning, everyone. My name is Alina Ilyas. I completed my MBA in 2018 from Jamia Millia Islamia. Today, I will be presenting on the paper titled Innovative HRM Practices for Improving Employee Resilience in the Era of COVID 19. COVID 19 has brought significant changes in every aspect of human existence, including businesses and economies. The impact of COVID 19 has been estimated to be 5 times larger than that of the global financial crisis in 2008. Due to this pandemic, the workplaces have been disrupted significantly, which has impacted employees' mental as well as their emotional health. As the pandemic continues, the employees are forced to adapt to new workplaces, processes, and technologies, which has increased the levels of stress and anxiety among them. Because of this, it becomes very important for organizations to develop the employee resilience capacity so that they are able to cope up with the fear of unknown. The paper will help in contributing towards innovative HR strategies that can be used to build employee resilience and their emotional well being. After in depth literature review, a contrasting picture has been found in the work from home scenario before COVID 19 and during COVID 19. Before the pandemic, work from home was perceived to be more positive as a voluntary choice among the employees. It offered them work flexibility so that they could spend more time with their families. Other factors which motivated employees to work from home were less distractions, reduction in commuting time, saving of time and energy, and higher productivity. Also, there was no elongated pressure that they could not meet their colleagues, socialize with other employees, or have to manage their personal and professional roles at the same time. But during COVID 19, work from home scenario has been changed dramatically. Now it is viewed as a forced and mandatory organizational policy. There are no in person meetings with colleagues, which has impacted their socialization factor a lot. And the only motivating factor for employees to stay at home is not to get infected with this virus and to ensure their health and personal safety. Because there is shared work and home spaces, there are multiple roles that are to be performed by the employees, which has increased their stress and anxiety levels greatly. Another important area which needs to be studied are the different HRM challenges which have arisen during this COVID-19 pandemic. First can be studied with the help of job demands resources model. So according to this model, employee efficiency is maintained when there is a balance between the demands and the resources at the job. But workplace disruption creates an imbalance between work intensity and job resources. Especially during this COVID 19, there has been an increased level of stress and anxiety among the employees because of lack of resources and increase in job demands and challenges. Due to this, there is an disengagement from work among the employees, which has affected not only their productivity but also their commitment levels. For this reason, HR is faced with the challenge of developing supportive work environment practices which will help in lowering down stress and frustration. Another challenge is faced because of the increase in virtual teams, which facilitate e socialization and e networking. But because of these factors, there have been an increase in feelings of isolation, dissatisfaction, and social exclusion, especially among the new joinees. So, all these factors result in emotional burnout among the employees, which they are managing on their own. So, in this scenario, HR is required to develop positive employee perception policies, which will help them in fighting the uncertain times and also develop behaviors which will help in better socializations on different virtual platforms. There are different emotional and psychological impacts which have been revealed during this COVID 19 pandemic. First is presentism. Presentism is the tendency of employees to keep working even after they have been diagnosed with flu. So, because of this, employees face a lot of pressure at work while having fever or while facing some health issues because of increase in job demands. Second is social distancing and loneliness because of elongated virtual networking only. So there is no actual contact or communication with the colleagues. There is stress and burnout experienced by employees because they have to manage their work responsibilities also, and also the health and other home responsibilities for themselves as for the families as well. There is a blurred line between professional and personal life because bedrooms have been shifted to makeshift offices. So it has created a lot of pressure for employees at home. Now, what is employee resilience? Employee resilience can be understood as a psychological capacity to endure disruptive events and recover from uncertain times, which threaten emotional and psychological health of employees. It has a very strong relationship with HRM because HR can develop such strategies which will help employees to maintain their emotional health and to cope up with risks in these uncertain times. So resilience HR practices need to be in place to build trust, positive perceptions, and self-esteem among the employees. Employee resilience is also proven to have a strong positive relationship with emotional well-being. So the research gap and research problem which was found in this paper was related to the earlier theories are more focused on management and organizational resilience policies. There is only limited research, so research for innovative HR practices focusing on employee resilience in these crisis times is required. The objectives of the study is first to analyze the impact of workplace disruption during COVID-19, which results in higher stress and anxiety. And second is to explore innovative HR practices that will contribute towards developing employee resilience. The research methodology which was used was a general literature review, which examines recent and current literature, and a narrative form was used. And academic sources like journals, books, reports were used using sources like Google Scholar, Web of Science, and Semantic Scholar with different keywords. Now, the different resilience-focused HR practices can be explained. First is transparency in communication. This transparency is very important to remove any kind of ambiguity among the employees. Transparency plans is also needed, like compensation, training, hiring of employees, which might impact their experience at workplaces. Second is improving positive psychology. Positive psychology is related to developing optimism and positive perception among the employees. For this, HR can ensure that employees are rewarded more frequently and there is increased appreciation and recognition. Second is improving social capital. This can be done through more team building activities and identifying such employees in the organization who have more empathetic traits to understand difficulties and challenges faced by others. Second is enhanced employee empowerment through better participation in decision making. Next is return to work management, which is important for employees who have recovered from COVID-19. For them, therapy sessions can be conducted. Second is training, and so as to align job demands and job resources. Strategies like multitasking, redeployment, rotations, relocations can be used instead of downsizing. Next is humble leadership will be very effective because it will help in motivating the employees and increasing their willpower and risk bearing capacity. Last is stigma prevention, which will help in ensuring that only useful information regarding COVID is shared and zero tolerance policies are integrated in the organization, like anti-discrimination for developing a more healthier workplace. Some recommendations and scope for future work can include developing HR practices that are focused for different private and public sectors, along with focused levels like in micro, macro, and global. Also, quantitative research can be used, which will include tools, softwares, and samples for generating more viable results, which are valid and realistic. So in conclusion, employee resilience will have a significant role in managing risks and uncertainties during crisis times. For this, organizations HRM needs to understand the demands of the work uncertainties and accordingly develop some practices that will help in the emotional well-being of employees in the longer run. Thank you.